senior contributor at the Federalist. Gentlemen, good to see you both. Seamus, Hunter says Biden is the family's only asset. And Joe Biden apparently had no idea that he's the family's only asset. That's quite rich.
Indeed, Rob, good to be with you. Joe Biden is the only asset to the Biden family. We see that time and again. There's no work product in any of these emails, thousands and thousands of emails. You never once see Hunter putting together some brilliant memo or some document that is worthy of the millions of dollars he is paid. But on this $250,000 bank transfer from Jonathan Lee, that actually is following some work product. And the work product comes from Joe Biden himself. It is just weeks after Joe Biden writes a letter of recommendation, likely on, former vice presidential stationery, for Jonathan Lee's child. And then the child gets into Georgetown, and then the check comes to the address of Joe Biden. So, I mean, that's one of the services that looks like it was delivered. We're not positive. And then as far as the, Joe Biden's bank accounts, the bribery statutes, 18 U.S.C. Section 201, does not require Joe Biden to have taken any money into his own accounts. It could have gone to a family member.
So we're already there. We're already there.
We're already there.
They just, but again, because of this machine that we live under, if they don't want somebody to be guilty of something, they won't be, no matter how much evidence you have is the truth. Again, if this was on anybody else, look at what they're doing to, Menendez right now, who I think is pretty obvious he's guilty too. But it takes, where is that level of scrutiny on Biden? I want to know. Ben
the
revealed
money went to Menendez's wife.
Yeah.
It went to his wife.
Yeah, his wife was Hunter Biden. It's the same thing.
Yep.
Ben revealed in the documents trove today a September 2021 email from an IRS investigator to his supervisor saying that a CNN producer has an email from Hunter saying he expected all this stuff to go away when his dad becomes president. So you heard the NBC question. That was the first one out of the gate today. Nobody worked harder to oust Trump in 2020 than CNN, and it's clear that they had a pretty strong agenda inside of that network.
Yeah, it's absolutely right. And look, the media is part of the cover-up leg of this massive scandal here.
Yeah.
First, you have the international influence peddling scheme that corrupted and compromised the vice president and now president of the United States and put us in hock to China, Russia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan, and a whole host of other powers. Then you have the lies of Joe Biden and the media covering up those lies. And then you have the Justice Department systematically obstructing and trying to bury any and all evidence pointing to Joe Biden's corruption and compromise via Hunter Biden as the bagman for the international influence peddling scheme. What is it at the end of the day? It is a protection of a corrupt regime that involves the highest powers in the national security apparatus, the Obama-Biden administration, now the Biden administration, and the media that serves as the regime's communications arm.
That's exactly right. Ben Weingarten, Seamus Bruner, gentlemen, thank you so much.